What is sound? If you're like most people, you probably think of sounds like this, or maybe even this. But sound is actually much more than just what we can hear. In fact, sounds all around us all the time, even though we may not be able to hear them. So let's start with the basics. What actually is sound? Well, sound is a vibration that travels as a wave through a medium such as air, water, or even solids. When a source vibrates, it disturbs the particles in the medium immediately outside it. Those particles collide with ones next to them, which collide with ones next to them, and so on, like dominoes passing on the vibration. This creates a wave that travels through the medium, and that wave is what we perceive as sound. Now, the source of the vibration could be anything from a guitar string to a vocal cord to a speaker. And the faster the source vibrates, the higher the frequency of the sound wave it produces. Frequency, by the way, is the number of waves at a given point in a second and is measured in hertz. So a sound with a frequency of 440 hertz, for example, would have 440 waves at a given point in 1 second. The pitch of a sound is determined by its frequency. Higher frequency means higher pitch. Lower frequency means lower pitch. The volume or loudness of a sound, on the other hand, is determined by the amplitude of the sound wave, which is the height of the wave. So a sound wave with a large amplitude corresponds to a loud sound, while a sound wave with a small amplitude corresponds to a quiet sound. But here's where things get interesting. We can't actually hear all sound waves. The range of frequencies that we can hear is called the audible range and is typically between 20 Hz and 20 kHz. Anything below 20 Hz is too low for us to hear and is called infrasound. Anything above 20 kHz is too high for us to hear and is called ultrasound. Many animals, however, can hear sounds outside of the audible range. Dogs, for example, can hear up to about 45 kHz, which is why they can hear sounds that are too high for humans to hear, such as the ultrasonic whistles that some people use to train them. And bats use ultrasound to navigate and hunt. They emit ultrasonic waves and then listen for the echoes to find their way around in the dark and locate their prey. So remember, sound is all around us, even if we can't always hear it. From the lowest rumbles of thunder to the highest notes of a violin, it's all sound, and it's all just vibrations traveling through different mediums like waves. Thank you for watching.